Turn the lights down low and the drama up. She's late, she's loud, and she live. Woo! You already know who it is. Shades 2, baby. She back again. Crowd lit, vibe on 10. Shade walk in like we back again. News, tea, jokes and spins. She don't do small talk, she go in. From the headlines to the comment section. She call names with no correction. You tuned in, don't act brand new. It's late night, baby, she got that view.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want, and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I let and back again. Say what she want, and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Popcorn ready, wig on alert. She dropped one line, is somebody hurt? Talk show queen with a side of roast. She run this thing from coast to coast. Late on purpose, still on time. She hit you with shade, then call it a rhyme. Talk smart, talk slick, talk flame. Say the name right here, late night with Shay. She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. That's right. News, drama, laughs, whatever else you feel like. One mic, one queen. Late night with Shay. On Shay's tube. She back again.
It's late night with Shay.
Yeah, she say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Yeah.
What's going on, you guys? Welcome to Shay's 2 Late Night Owls Talk Time, the place to get the real facts, no fake mess over here, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watched this in the replay. And over here in the chat, we got Jermaine in the place to be. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let's go and do that copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. Part of it is scrolling across that screen. Guys, if you enjoyed this content tonight, make sure you thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell notifications, share and leave a comment. Also hype this video up. And if you want to show additional support for this channel, feel free to do a super sticker, super chat, cash app donation, $1 Shades 2, or copy yourself a membership for $4.99 per month. And thank you guys again, and I appreciate you guys being here. Let me go ahead and put my music on in the background. Hold on for a second, you guys.
Turn the lights down low and the drama up. She's late, she's loud.
All right. So anyway, you guys, tonight we're only going to talk about one topic because I don't want to be on here too long tonight. So we're going to talk about the new updated information regarding Nancy Guthrie. Remember I told you guys, I think that was last week, that they found a backpack. Okay, so they just updated the information about the backpack. And I'm going to give you all that information in a second. All right, so let me go ahead and put this banner up. All right, so I hope you guys had a beautiful week, a beautiful day, and a happy and blessed Thursday to you guys. Okay, let's do this. Okay, Let me go ahead and get my information out, you guys. Let's get this information real quick. So this is according to newsbreak.com. And let's see, I'm waiting for it to open up. And Newsweek. Okay. So they said that the sheriff is the one that reveals what they have learned about the backpack that they found. Okay. So anyway, as you guys know, Nancy Guthrie is the missing mother of Today Show co-anchor Savannah Guthrie. They said they have learned new information about a backpack worn by a suspect, according to an interview aired Tuesday on Today. And I'll probably play that so y'all can see that interview as well real quick. Let me turn this down just a little bit more. Okay. Now, Pima County Sheriff Chris Nanas told NBC News that authorities are reassessing earlier assumptions about where the backpack may have been purchased. As the investigation continues more than a month after Guthrie's disappearance. The sheriff said, "We have now learned that maybe it was not purchased at Walmart." He said that backpack is new. It is exclusive to Walmart. But who's to say I didn't buy it and put it on eBay? That's what we are looking at. So that's the new updated information. That's it. Okay. The fact that they just said that the backpack might have not been purchased from Walmart. So I guess that's all they got. Anyway, he also said about a month ago that there were clues at the crime scene indicating Guthrie did not leave on her own. And then, of course, we know about the daily medication. So now he says he believes Guthrie was a victim of a targeted kidnapping. And y'all know I said the same thing. I think that was yesterday. So he claims, well, that they are getting closer to finding out who did this to Nancy Guthrie. They are reviewing the surveillance footage and other evidence while working with the FBI and pursuing thousands of leads. The sheriff also said investigators believe they are definitely closer to solving the case, okay, which is now it's entering its second month. He added that he and his team are operating under the belief that Guthrie is still alive. He said there is so much that everyone wants to know, but I would be very neglectful, irresponsible as a police, law enforcement leader to share that with everybody. He said we have information on this case that we think is going to hopefully lead us to solving this case, but it takes time. So, like I said, they have, looked at a lot of stuff and hopefully a lot of evidence, I guess, and hopefully they'll be able to pinpoint a suspect. You said, how do they know that the backpack wasn't a gift? Not sure how they will figure this out with the backpack. It could have been purchased anywhere. And like you said, somebody could have bought it from Walmart and then resold it on eBay, and then he could have gotten the dude. So you just never know. I just still find it highly suspicious that no trace of anything at that house besides the blood on the porch. So let me see what else I got for this case. Hold on for a moment. Let's see. So let's see what they talk about right here. So now they sit up here telling people what would happen to a body if it's left out in the Arizona desert. I guess somebody they're thinking that maybe her body could be out there. I don't know. But anyway, they did say that her human remains would definitely deteriorate out there in the harsh desert climate. Let me see. Okay, hold on. And don't forget the other dude sending the emails too. So I guess they still looking into that. Who claimed that he saw her 5 days ago? I don't know if I believe that for sure. I don't know for sure. So anyway, they did break down what would happen to her body or anybody's body if it's out there in those elements, of the desert, the Arizona desert. And I'm pretty sure it's very, very hot. He said the lack of humidity doesn't mean you're going to have perfect preservation or anything because the skin will dissect. I don't know how you pronounce that. Dissect, I guess, which is the fancy term for drying out. Oh, wow. And then he said, where is the body shelter? Where is the body entombed? And what is that entombment like? Has it been memorialized in any way where there's actually a burial covered in dirt, or there are stones in obscuring a body and you've got brush covering a body? A completely different event. Should the remains be left unprotected, an entirely different scenario would unfold. Now he said that if somebody's body is left out there in the desert, it's not going to be like a body left in other areas because of the lack of humidity, and it's excessively hot out there. All those elements and even the animals.
Turn the lights down low and the drama up. She's late, she's loud, and she lives. Woo! You already know who it is. Shades 2, baby. She back.
So let's see what else he's talking about right here. So he also noted that an unexpected advantage to the dry conditions is, he said, that's a good thing in the same sense that sometimes you can pick up a little bit more on trauma with early mummification as opposed to soft tissue spoil where it breaks down, where bodies change color, and that sort of thing. So I guess they say she could be out in the desert. I don't know for sure. And then you got the other guy saying that he saw her 5 days ago. He said, does it make sense that they would take her out the front door when they could have utilized the garage? The blood was on the front porch. Yeah, that's crazy. Because clearly they knew that she had a garage and stuff because they probably was watching her. Let's see what's got. So anyway, the CNN chief law enforcement analyst John Miller rejected any notion that the probe was losing steam. He said this is nowhere near a cold case. They still have leads that are viable that they need to get to, including new leads that came in because of the strategy of holding back in the big reward until the time it was needed to re-energize the lead bucket. He's basically making comments in reference to the Guthrie's family decision to increase the reward for information leading to Nancy's recovery, and they increased it to $1 million. Let me see what some of these people are saying. Somebody said she could be an old mine shaft somewhere. Could be, but I'm pretty sure they probably checked those, I guess. So let's see what else we got here. Somebody said this is absolutely gut wrenching. Evil loves to prey on the weak. I hope they look out for the lightning bolt that I pray comes their evil way. Somebody said sounds like to me that she's been found deceased without actually saying she was found in the desert. Why else would they talk about what happens when a body is left out in the desert? Because it could be a slight possibility that she could be out in the desert. They don't know. They don't know. Another commenter said this whole situation is fishy. The timing, Epstein files, knowing that Savannah interviewed victims way back when, no dogs in search. How quickly FBI came and went, and the bot sheriff, fishy. And then another commenter said, why are they not requesting the public to ID the guy in the driveway video who attempts to get over the gate carrying 2 backpacks? I'm saying this because there are reports now about a possible walkie-talkie antenna sticking out of the masked man's pocket in the Nest footage. And then she said, okay, well, in the video of the bald guy attempting to get over a locked gate with 2 backpacks. At first, I had thought he was just huffing warm air into his hands just before he attempted to get over the gate. But as I watched it again, I'm near certain he is actually speaking into a walkie-talkie. Now, this person got a whole novella. I'm not going to read the whole thing. Okay, this is the final comment. Somebody said the sheriff is the worst, totally incompetent, and now the whole thing is a carnival show. If you look at the ring camera, it is a Hispanic man. The mustache is absolutely Hispanic style. Okay, hey Sony Vance, what's up? So I don't know what this person's talking about right here. They said one family disappeared for 5 days, and a week later, Nancy's missing. He and group buried her out in the desert. They are flat, part mountain. It's a DEAB desert. Okay. So like I said, I don't know, what's going on. I don't know why. I mean, they could have leads. They could have some evidence, and they just haven't acted on it yet because they want to get more evidence. I don't know for sure. You said, I think the blood on the porch is planted. This makes no sense unless the kidnappers had access that only family would have. Right. That is true. So a lot of people got their theories, you know what I'm saying? I just hope she's still alive and okay, because like I said before, that man that I was talking about, I think that was yesterday or the day before, he said he saw her 5 days ago. And I would hope that he wouldn't be playing like that. Because that's not good. You know what I'm saying? It's just not good. Okay, let me go. Let me see what else we got for Nancy. Let's see what else we got. So they also claim that they have some more information from the DNA from the gloves. Okay. Now they say authorities revealed mystery DNA on one of the gloves discovered near Nancy Guthrie's Arizona home, and then they said that has a match. They says to an employee who works at a restaurant across the street. Let's see what this guy here. Now, Pima County Sheriff Chris Nanas, who has faced criticism over his handling of the investigation, insisted in an interview with KBO8 that officials had always suspected that might be the case after scores of random gloves were found near Guthrie's $1 million house in Tucson. Now, they said there was some talk in discussion that it was police officers out in the field just disregarding the gloves. That is so far from the truth, Nana said. So let's see. Now they said we knew that at the time, we believed wholeheartedly that those gloves belonged to a restaurant. And guess what? The owner of the glove we found working at a restaurant across the street. Now, the sheriff admitted that other gloves found near the 84-year-old home after her February 1st kidnapping could have a different DNA match. Okay, let's see. He said it's a challenge because we know we have DNA, but now we have to deal with that mixture and how we're going to separate it. And they did take a bunch of gloves found close to Guthrie's home. You know, they seized it as evidence. Now, they said it wasn't immediately clear which gloves came back as a match to the restaurant employees. So that's crazy. So what y'all got to say about that? Let me see what you said in the comment section. Somebody said those are the gloves. Mismatch texture, leather. Did they match the gloves in the video? Probably not. I don't know. Why are there so many gloves on the ground? Maybe the employees and stuff and people working around there had on those gloves. The police and just threw them down, which is weird. Somebody said, I looked up her address, and can somebody please tell me what restaurant is across the street from my house? I can't seem to find any. Somebody said the card, you know what I'm talking about, CARTEL has her. Could be, I don't know. Another commenter said they don't want anybody to know who did it. Okay, then they had to put, Democrats and Republican stuff in here. Okay, let me go ahead and show y'all a video. And Nancy, I'm talking, I think it's, let me see, with the sheriff talking, okay? And I'm not with Nancy, I'm with her daughter. What is her name? Savannah. But it's not her talking, it's really Sheriff Nanas, okay? Let me type this up here. Let's see if we can put it open. I should have put interview up there. Let me put the is this him right here? That's 2 days ago. I think it was today. Let me do this real quick, y'all. Let's see, interview. See if we can pull it up now. Oh man, these are all old. TikTok is acting up, man. It's not just what's the name Skis either. Jermaine, gosh. Can't even pull up the interview. Let's try one more time. See, they're showing all these old videos. And let's see. Let's see if we come up this time. I don't guess we're gonna be able to show it because something's going on with TikTok. Let's see what she's talking about real quick. Let me see.
Brian Etten of News Nation posted earlier today that
Oh,
the
yeah,
Pima
I saw that yesterday when they said they're closer to finding her. But I don't know if they really truly are because damn, unless they're just not telling us. You know what I'm saying? That could be the case. Who knows? So the thing is, I don't understand why they don't have any type of proof left, you know. I mean, not proof, but evidence that's left so they can try to figure out who did this to this lady. But if it was planned, they would definitely, you know, leave very little evidence behind because there's no way they would want to get caught. So they're going to basically not leave anything. Okay, let's see. I think that's it with the updated information. The backpack, the sheriff explained more about the black backpack, and he just basically said it could have basically came from a different store. Initially, somebody could have bought the backpack from Walmart, but then they also could have sold it on, over on social media via Amazon or someplace like that. So it'd be kind of hard. So when this neighbor right here revealed the crimes on their street before Nancy disappeared. Let's see what crimes are. I know a drunk man was arrested outside her house. I think one the other day, and then another one a couple of weeks ago, somewhere around that time. So that's two things that happened. Okay, let's see what he says. Let's see. So he did say there had been crime in the area, but it was very, very low. Okay, that's good to know. He said they definitely got locked mailboxes. I guess people were breaking into their mailboxes. Hmm. Let's see what else he says. And so I guess that's what happened. I know, like I said, two drunk men, maybe even more than two, were outside doing the most. One, like I told you the other day, kept on going back and forth again, circling around, tripping down and shit. He had a picture of Nancy on him and stuff, but he was intoxicated. But I'm thinking that he probably got intoxicated, but he was really coming there to pay respect for her. That's what I'm guessing. So let's see. So it's all the updates. I mean, that's all the information that this dude said. Basically, they're just going over the case again. I'm not going to go over the case again. That's the crime that was over there. I guess either around the time she was kidnapped or earlier in the day. I don't know how. I mean, I guess it could be relevant to the case because if a lot of people are outside doing the most, it might have been one of those people. It depends on who it was. This is a puzzling case right here, man. I mean, people just disappear like that. You don't find no trace of them. Really, it's odd. And it's also amazing how they don't really have a lot of clues. I see. Let's see what some of these people are saying. Oh, they said they found. Oh, that's right. They did find a person floating in the pond. That person probably was drunk. I don't know. Somebody said that the dude or whatever was trying to rob the place, but I don't think so because I think if he was trying to rob it, he would have already done it. He would have did it. You could easily close up in the room, take up all that stuff and do it. But no, I don't think he was there for no robbery. I think he was there to get her, just like he did. Period. Somebody said, has it ever been considered they hit the wrong house and that a neighbor was supposed to be the target? I don't know. That's kind of weird. Anything is possible. This person right here said, son-in-law see even neighbors state no crimes in the area, but mailboxes left decades ago. Let's see what he says. I don't know what he meant. I guess they was tampering with the mailboxes or whatever the case is. Then they got a different type so you won't be able to tamper with it. So I don't know what happened to the guy who was floating in the pool, but I'm just going to look, at this from a positive standpoint and say this lady is still alive. Somebody said they could have hit the wrong house and just grabbed her because of the situation. I doubt it because if she was asleep and that house was big, they could have walked right in there, took some stuff and left, period. So I don't think that robbery was the motive at all. Okay, so yeah, it is what it is. Again, my prayers, yeah, I don't think it's a robbery. It had to be just a straight up kidnapping, a calculated, planned kidnapping by maybe more than one person. And we don't know. Maybe they did take her to Mexico, who knows? But I definitely believe that it was planned. And this person definitely had to know about this lady. At least that's what I think. No, nothing was missing. Nothing. So that's why I don't think it was a robbery because they could easily did what they needed to do and left if it was a robbery. They could have stole stuff and left her alone. Or they could have put her in a closet or a bathroom and took whatever they wanted to out the house. And they didn't do that. Nobody took anything out the house. So that makes me think that she was a target. So let's see. So it's pretty good shot. Again, my prayers are still out to her daughter, other family members, and for her. Hopefully, this lady is still alive and not in bad shape. Hopefully she is. Anything is possible. But I definitely know we just better keep searching and keep on dropping, some type of information so in case people know anything. You know what I'm saying? Especially with those backpacks and things of that nature. All right. So anyway, y'all, I'm kind of tired tonight. My back was hurting from that fall that I did right at Tarjay and stuff. So yeah, and I took some Tylenol for that. So I'm kind of tired tonight. Plus, being up and stuff, doing most of all these videos, working and tackling this weirdo and just all this stuff makes you get tired and stuff. But I'm not really sleeping like that. It's just that my back and stuff is hurting tonight. That's because you know who was inside. He was after her. You know she's old, and nobody was in there with her. So she was just an easy target for them. The real question, though, nobody asks, is why did they kidnap her? Because if that's a rich area, they could have chose anyone. Why did they have to choose her? Like I said, I hope they find this lady. For real. I really do. All right, guys, I'm getting ready to get out of here. Y'all have a good night. All right. Thanks to Jermaine, Tony Bands, Miles Fat Power God. Everybody in the bushes, everybody who watches this in the replay. Y'all don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, share, leave a comment. And if you want to show additional support, you can do a super sticker, super chat, cash app donation at $Shades2. Or you can copy yourself a membership for $4.99 per month. We're going to take this down right here. Y'all have a blessed night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow with another reaction. Not a reaction, but another Night Owl Live. All right? Y'all have a blessed Thursday, and take care. All right, thank you, Jermaine. Thanks, Tony. Have a good night at work, Tony. Let me change all these banners, you guys. It's gonna take me some time to do all this stuff here. Let's see. What's the daggone thing that y'all? I really do hate the way StreamYard make us do all this stuff. And they can do this themselves. Shit, they can do an automatic service that put everything up here. All right, so anyway, y'all tell me in the comment section below what y'all think about that backpack. Do you think he bought it from Walmart or where? All right, so let me know. All right, y'all. Good night. Because I'm probably talking crazy, you know what I'm saying? Shit. I took all this damn medications. Yeah. Anyway, good night.
Yo, turn the lights down low and the drama up. She's late, she's loud, and she live. Woo! You already know who it is. Shades 2, baby. She back again. Crowd lit, vibe on 10. Shay walk in like we back again. News, tea, jokes and spins. She don't do small talk, she go in. From the headlines to the comment section, she call names with no correction. You tuned in, don't act brand new. It's late night, baby, she got that view.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Look on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I let gang, and back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Look on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Popcorn ready, wig on alert. She dropped one line and somebody hurt. Talk show queen with a side of roast. She run this thing from coast to coast. Late on purpose, still on time. She hit you with shade, then call it a rhyme. Talk smart, talk slick, talk flame. Say the name right here, late night with Shay.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Look on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Look on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. That's right. News, drama, laughs, whatever else you feel like. One mic, one queen. Late night with Shay. On Shay's tube, she back again.
It's late night with Shay.
Yeah, she say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. on Shay's Tool, press replay, and you thought I left, nah, I'm back again, yeah.
Good night, y'all. Oh, God. Voice. Good night, y'all. Sweet dreams. Allergies be messing up. Sweet dreams, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow.